Hey guys, you don't want to go anywhere. Today I'm going to review not one, but two Jedi Temple Guard Lightsabers that can turn into a staff. How much do these cost? How do they sound? And how many super rad connectors do they come with? I'm going to answer all those questions and more, so come hang out. Hey, how's it going, all you moisture farmers and Trandoshans out there? Welcome to Finding the Force, where I love making videos about anything Star Wars, from video games to theme parks, but I mean, mostly lightsabers. Yeah! And today is no exception. Got some awesome Jedi Temple Guard lightsabers sent to me from my very long time sponsor, Artsabers. Thank you guys so much. These are so clean. I can't wait to show you guys the up close details of these sabers. We're gonna check out the volume, the sound quality, all the usual stuff I like to go over when I'm showing you guys some rad sabers. Hey guys, if you're enjoying my content, I'd really appreciate a like. It goes a long way. And if you guys haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. It really supports my channel. Thanks, guys. And if you're unfamiliar with the Jedi Temple Guards, Kanan Jarrus gets a really close interaction with them in the animated series, The Clone Wars. Really awesome sequence, last episode of the second season. He goes through some really challenging trials, and at the end is finally knighted as Jarrus Jedi Knight. Temple Guards were Jedi Knights back during the Republic era, and were completely detached from everything and wore, as you can see, the signature Jedi Temple Guard masks, becoming completely anonymous and dedicating their lives to protecting the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. This saber actually is very nostalgic to me because this is one of the first lightsabers I ever held from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is one of them, like the first 10 or 12 designs on launch day, and holding like screen accurate version of it is pretty awesome. I can't wait to show you guys up close in just a second. These look so rad. As soon as I unboxed them, I thought of this awesome trio of cosplay Jedi Temple Guards. What's going on, guys? Bumped into you, I think, at both of the Star Wars nights I've been to with my son. Great meeting you guys, and I thought your cosplays were amazing and your dedication to this very unique and rare character was really impressive. So shout out to those guys. If you're watching, make sure to leave a comment. I think Disney has discontinued this model of lightsaber, but I'm super stoked that this is a new design that they are now offering on the Artsabers website. You guys get so much. You get two Neopixel sabers with two connectors. There's the pike full-on double saber firm connector and the one that folds up. I'll show you guys up close in a second. And you can get two of these Neopixel Clone Wars lightsabers for only $5.99. And to upgrade these from an SN budget Neopixel soundboard to a Profi is only like $49 extra. So it's $6.49 for both of these to be Profi lightsabers, which is what I have to show you guys today. So without further ado, let's take a close look at these bad boys. Bam, there we go, in focus. Let's start at the pommel. You know how I roll. Excellent ventilation there. As you can see, the speaker is right up against the pommel cap. So I bet you the volume is not going to be a problem. Very clean silver pommel that easily unscrews. We'll just take a peek under the hood here really quick. And I love this chassis design. It never gets old. Quick little pop, very easy connector. You got your Profi board 2.2 on top here. If you ever want to get to this SD card to change some of the sounds, all you have to do is remove the battery here and just give it a gentle push upwards and you should be able to get to that SD card. And I love the recharge port that's super easy right here. Plugging in a charger and not having to finagle these batteries out is super convenient. Bam, we have an arrow here to show you that this goes right pointed up at the front of the saber, and bam. Man, the gold finish is so clean and shiny. I'm trying to show you without getting too much glare from my light. Looks beautiful. It almost looks like half of the back of the saber here is shrouded because you can see there's this ledge. Love the gold, silver band, tons of white. Love the detail. This is actually a really impressive design to have just even on display. And these windows do light up. Can't wait to show you. Stick around for the demo. I'll show you in the dark. The gold finish is really very soft, beautiful. Hard to, it's so shiny, it's hard to show you without glare, but also if you notice is not so chromed that the fingerprints are not going to bother you. I can't even see mine. The metal is very soft, this cream white color. The back of the saber has these two silver bars, which not only look great, but also are practical in the sense that they add some grip to the saber. This is a great way to hold it with your hand off of the very signature red activation button. The Profi sabers do come in single button activation systems, which is what I have here. The button has a nice little pop to it, and it looks like if you need to, you can unscrew it. But of course, we'll just put that right back in nice and snug there. And like I said, the windows light up. It looks so rad. Now I know technically the Temple Guard windows are supposed to be green with yellow blades, but this is a clear window, so it shows whatever color the blade is. So you'll see these kind of turn a yellow, which I still think looks super stellar. And then working our way up, a beautiful pointed shroud up at the emitter. Silver diamond design also makes the saber look very interesting. Same on the back. It almost looks like a separate shroud with the white trim. Very interesting, again, saber to put on display. Very eye-catching with lots of unique detail. All right, here we have the first pike type of connector. Super strong and sturdy. As you can see, it's very deeply threaded. This part, which is very well ventilated for sound, has a leather fabric feel to it, and it feels very sturdy. I don't see any part of the corners looking like it's going to peel off or like it's loose or made cheaply at all. The metal is a gray, but as you can maybe see in this angle, there almost appears to be a very faint, like blue hue, very like an undertone to the metal. But I love that fingerprints are not a problem. And this is the second connector for the Temple Guard Sabers, which I was really impressed with because the Disney version was, I don't want to use the word flimsy, but it definitely was not nearly as strong and sturdy as this one. Watch this. These things are super strong, and I want to say the joints are quite stiff, so that when you do have it as a staff formation, this is not going to really budge very easily at all. But I like that there's no snapping or buttons or triggers or systems. It's just very snug, and it looks like you might even be able to tighten the connection with these two retention screws here, which I like in case they loosen over time. The same like creamy white paint has a nice soft finish to it, just like the sabers. And beautiful rings are soft that kind of replace the pommel sections of the sabers. And did you guys know that one of the most famous Star Wars characters in the galaxy wielded the Temple Guard lightsaber? If you didn't know, then maybe you haven't picked up the comics by Charles Soule and other artists, which are canon and a blast to read. As you can see, these are here's my notes I've been taking on it, but this is the first like book issue, which contains like, I don't know, the first 10 or 12 issues in it. And it's really exciting. I love seeing the characters go on their adventures. This takes place right after Empire Strikes Back, and we meet new characters. Luke went back to Bespin looking for his lightsaber. So if you guys didn't know about these comics, you have to check these out. I'll put a link down in the description to the first like 2 or 3 volumes. And I don't mean to ruin it, but he goes to a Jedi temple from the High Republic era and finds, check this out, he finds and wields the yellow Temple Guard lightsaber. I don't think they've really even called it a Temple Guard saber in the comic, but he does have it for quite a while. Here's the entire set of 6 books, which you can tell each have a different character and artwork and number down here at the bottom. But as you can see, he wields it in like through almost the entire set, leading up to him building his own green lightsaber. So what do you guys think? Temple Guard, Luke Skywalker? Would you consider this to be a Luke Skywalker lightsaber? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Oh, it's time, guys. Let's get ready to turn these on, set the mood lighting, and do this. I think I forgot to mention, you guys, that these sabers actually have 2 retention screws, one on either side, hidden between the 2 shrouds. And let's take a look here. I think there actually is a really good amount of blade depth, which I always appreciate. It really cuts down on blade wiggle. And we do. We have got, woo, I want to say almost close to 3 inches of blade depth. So something to keep in mind when you're picking the length of your lightsaber blade. And another awesome detail I can't forget to mention, you guys, that these sabers take 7/8 inch thickness blades. So that's a big bonus. It doesn't sound like very much, but actually it really cuts down on the weight and makes the sabers feel much more realistic. Okay, you guys ready? Let's check out the volume and clarity of the single Temple Guard Lightsaber. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Ooh! That sounds fantastic. Ooh, and it feels really fun to wield. It feels almost like a little bit of a shorter saber, but really great weight to it. Little Anakin move there. Wow, awesome. Super clear, loud. You're gonna hear this at conventions. Ooh, nice lockup. You guys see that? Bam. Woo! So with single button Profi lightsabers, while you hold the blade down and twist it while holding the button, it allows you to get into the color change mode to turn them beautiful gold. Yeah. Ooh, I can't wait to hear him with the connectors on. Love the feeling. If you guys haven't wielded a lightsaber with a 7/8 inch blade, you're missing out. You gotta try it. This is really fun to wield. Like, even holding it above the button, single-handed. Spin test. I know you guys want to see the windows. Check this out. Oh, so cool. Yeah. Oh man, this is a rad saber. Sweet. Let's turn him into a staff. Taking off the pommels and putting on the connector is super easy. I've got the stronger pike connector. Hey guys, so I had to come back and refilm this after I finished the video because I thought that these red buttons didn't line up using the stronger connector, but actually I was way wrong. Here's what you do, is that there's this little twisting mechanism on one of the ends. You line up the red buttons the way that you want, and then you just twist this little ring right here. This has to be the best and fastest mechanism I've seen when it comes to lining up your saber staffs. Let's check this out. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Nice. Wow. I'd say volume, thumbs up, you guys. Seriously, they did a great job. The sound ventilation is great. Yeah. Whoa. Boom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, 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 please. Oh yeah, you guys. Oh, this is so rad. Yes. The sabers line up perfectly back to back to allow for the buttons to be completely opposite with the connector that folds out. Yes. All right, check out the volume. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Okay. So the retention screws do feel about as tight as I can get them. And of course, because this folds up, it is, if you're trying to spin it like away from the bend, it kind of comes undone a little bit. So this connector is going to be way better for spins and tricks. And even though I don't even see any like obvious sound ventilation on this connector here, I would say the volume is only decreased by like a small amount, like 10-20% tops. Okay, there we go. You might take a little practice to spin it without the sabers bending back, but it is happening a little bit, probably just more for looks and some awesome cosplay. Ah. Hey guys, thank you so much. If you've watched the end of my video, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care, and having an awesome Star Wars day. See you next time, guys. Yeah.